Hello, in this POPUPOLOGY tutorial, I'll be showing you how to fold the carousel design from my range of Origamic architecture pop-up cards. So once you have downloaded and cut your template, you should end up with something that looks like this. As always, what we'll need to do to begin the folding is to establish a gentle crease on the baseline by using a combination of our thumb from the front and our fingers from behind, and just literally from the sides push this plane just to a very shallow degree of fold, as you can see here. Once we have established this beginning stage and stopped short of actually folding it further, we can start to concentrate on the next section, which is the roof plane and obviously the horse pillars as well, by moving up to the next baseline, which you can see at the side of the roof structures on both sides there and there. So we just literally repeat the process that we used on our original baseline up on the top by just pushing that plane forward, and also with our fingers pushing out this center section of segments that progressively will protrude more and more in space towards us. So again, you literally just press those sections forward, and bear in mind as you go along always to avoid any overfolding. So you just need to really incrementally increase the depth of fold and develop the folds in sequence. So now we can go back to the bottom of our design and just work on establishing these mountain fold sections here on the base of our structure. And you can do this by a combination of pinching from the front and just pushing out from the back using your digits as supporting points. But again, it's really helpful to just go back to the baseline every now and again and just using the entire plane of the back of your card press your design forward. And as you can see, it will just want to by itself start popping out into shape. And at this stage you can see we've got one more undeveloped area right at the top, at the apex of our design, and we just need to, with a gentle push, press that shape forward, making sure it doesn't snag on the aperture behind it. And again, we just want to fold out gently in progressive small incremental stages, as I'm doing here right now. And once we get to this point, we can further increase our development on the bottom, and we do this again by using the techniques we've done at the beginning. Just literally ever increasing amounts of pressure from the back to deploy our card further. And by the stage that we get to an almost 90-degree fold, we want to concentrate on the roof section again, and just by holding this plane down in order to avoid damaging these delicate segments with the horses and the pillars, you just want to support that plane with your thumbs whilst at the same time pressing forward along this top axis, as you can see here. You can, if you want, just help the fold along by small incremental pinches along these mountain folds, but you should get to about this stage before you can go back to your entire design and actually fold along the baseline the whole section of the back of your card together, applying as much as you can even pressure along the entire plane. As you can see, it's just beginning to fully collapse at this stage, and when you get to this degree of fold, you can first of all just literally with a pinch just progressively push and pinch very gently this section at the bottom, whilst at the same time doing a similar process at the top as well. And you'll just need to be really careful with these delicate uprights that you can see with the horses, making sure not to damage them. You can actually just literally pinch each and every one of them from the front at the top. And once you get to this point, it is now safe to collapse your piece fully, like so. And if you just tap down on your design from the back to get a very crisp finish, you should end up with something that looks like this. And of course, it's now ready for your personalization and decoration. And as always, if you wish to finish the card by covering this void section at the back, then I recommend that you use a colored transparency paper backing sheet in order to achieve the best results. And if you just glue this simply by adding a few glue tabs in the corners, you will end up with something such as this, and you will get some really nice shadow and light plays with this effect, as you can see here. So have fun folding this project, and do check out all my other tutorials online. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.